Good morning, folks. Good morning, and welcome to another episode of the World Cup Review Show with me, Stephan, from Wheelie FC TV. We're on episode 16 already. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? I know time is going so fast through this World Cup. We're now in the semi-final stage, folks. But in today's episode, we have to look back on the two quarterfinals plus the first semi-final. And as always, a little bit of housekeeping at the start. If you are watching the video of this podcast, all the social media handles are down the bottom. Please like, share, subscribe, follow. That would be amazing. It really helps the channel grow, and your support is invaluable to the channel. If you're listening to this podcast in audio format, it will be available wherever you get your podcasts by tomorrow afternoon, I would say at the latest. As soon as it's ready, it will be uploaded for you guys. So, with that out of the way, without further ado, let's get into today's episode of the World Cup Review Show, episode 16, on Wednesday, the 15th of July, 2026. Let's do it. There we are, folks. There we are. My screen was playing up a little bit there, but we're back now. So on Saturday evening, we had the first quarter-final between the Norwegian Vikings that go whoo and England. And after extra time, England prevailed by 2-1. The goal scorers were, funnily enough, Jude Bellingham with both goals for England, and Stephan'S scored for Norway in the 36th minute before Bellingham equalised in the first half stoppage time. But the Norwegians were kept relatively quiet throughout the game. Most noticeably, Erling Haaland, he was very, very quiet in that game. However, the goal from Stephan'S, I'm probably totally butchering that by my Scottish pronunciation, was a fabulous goal. It was a cross-come shot. You know, one of these balls you get at the corner of the box. You float it in and somehow it ends up in the back of the net. That was one of these ones. And then just about 11 or 12 minutes later, if you go right into the stoppage time, if you're not being that pernickety, Jude Bellingham popped up and scored the equaliser for England. And then it stayed that way throughout extra time. It was 1-1 after full time, 1-1 at half time, and 1-1. And sorry, then it went to 2-1 in extra time, I beg your pardon. And Jude Bellingham scored again. Now, of Bellingham's two goals, I would say the second goal was better, just for technique and skill's sake. But question, guys, do you think England are riding their luck in this tournament? Because it seems to me that it takes them until they go behind in games to really wake up and start performing. I mean, take nothing away from Thomas Tuchel, his chats at the hydration break to his players are full of passion and vigour. I totally get that. And he knows that he needs more from his team. And I think they know as well. And when they play Argentina tonight, I think we'll see a different England performance, dare I say it now. On this channel, we do go with the mantra ABE, anyone but England, but sadly yet, nobody has seemed to conquer England unless it could be Messi tonight, but we'll get into that shortly. I thought, like I said, I thought the Norwegians were very quiet in the game. In particular, Erling Haaland and Trossard, they were kept very, very quiet. So was Oscar Bob. They, they turned up, they had a go, but on this occasion, the Norwegian Vikings were sent home. They were quite quiet. There's not much more to say. England qualified for the semi-finals, and England are through. So we have to be impartial and say well done to England on another victory in this year's World Cup. But ultimately, their toughest test, in my opinion, is to come this evening. So Norway are sent home, England are through. Happy days for Thomas Tuchel and his band. Then, in the early hours of the morning, we had Switzerland versus Argentina, or Argentina versus Switzerland. McAllister gave Argentina the lead inside 10 minutes. And then Switzerland equalised through Ndoye in the 67th minute. And Bowo was sent off for Switzerland in the 72nd minute, but by some miracle, Switzerland managed to hold on and take the game to extra time. With an extra time, Julio Alvarez and Turo Martinez scored twice in extra time to give Argentina, Messi and co a 3-1 victory over the Swiss. Basically, it was a case of thank you for coming to the World Cup, Switzerland, but you're going home at the quarterfinals as well, and Argentina progress to the second semi-final, which is tonight, where they take on England in Miami to see who will face Spain. More on that in a minute. In New York, New Jersey on Saturday evening. And the good news is from now on, there is no more late games in the World Cup. All the games kick off at 8 p.m. UK time, so we don't have to stay up late in the UK anymore to watch the football. And with that being said, if England somehow manage to get past Argentina this evening and get to the final, and they're jamming in that. I know I'm looking ahead, but there could be a big party south of the border from where I stay in the UK. That'll give you a clue as to where I stay, as well the banner on the video of this stream in the top left hand corner. But well done to Argentina, well done to Scaloni and Argentina and Co for making it to another World Cup semi-final. But the question is, will the defending champions get past England tonight? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I do enjoy reading them, so do give me your thoughts and I'll have a sift through them later on. Then there was no football on Monday. Excuse me, the World Cup had another day off on Monday. So we jumped straight to Tuesday, the 14th of July, which was yesterday. And we're now going to talk about the first semi-final between World Cup favourites France and Spain. Now, I'll be totally honest with you folks. This game was built to be one of the games of the tournament, but if you ask me, France just didn't turn up. And if you ask me as well, to quote a rather famous TV pundit, I'll give you his name, Roy Keane, it was individuals against a proper team. Now, France have been straight hot throughout the tournament. Let's not take anything away from them. They have been absolutely fabulous throughout the tournament, but their run came to an end last night in rather pretty dismal fashion. Spain scored first from a penalty from Oizabal, Miguel Oizabal, in the 22nd minute. I'm butchering his name, I know, but you know what, I don't care. He scored in the 22nd minute. But the actual penalty incident, if you watch it, look at the name of France is attempting to clear a ball. The ball comes to him. He tries to get his foot up to the ball. However, his foot totally misses the ball, and he ends up kicking Lamine Yamal and winning, and rather conceding a penalty for France. He got a yellow card, although he was lucky not to be sent off. He could have easily been sent off, but he was lucky to still be on the pitch. The penalty was converted, so it was 1-0 half time to Spain. Then in the second half, if you ask me, things just went from bad to worse for France, because in the 58th minute, Pedro Porro scored the second and decisive goal of the game for Spain. And France were just, by that point, they just looked a shadow of themselves, folks. They looked a complete shadow of themselves. It was definitely a team of individuals against a team. Even Mbappe was kept quiet, and that is very rare for Mbappe these days to be kept so quiet on a football pitch. But what can I say? Congratulations to Spain. They've made it to the World Cup final. Now, they're already European champions. They won the Euros in 2024. So if we do this could be another Euro World Cup double for them. The last time we done that was in 2010 in South Africa. So well done to Spain on winning the first semi-final by 2-0. Incidentally, what we do have to talk about is the offside decision for the third goal for Lamine Yamal. What a goal it was as well, but it was ruled to be offside. Such a shame that, because the goal was just a piece of brilliance from Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, and he deserved to score. And he did score, but it was offside. But hey, Spain won 2-0. They're in the World Cup semi-final. France will go into the third and fourth place playoff match, in effect your bronze medal match, if you were talking in Olympic terms, on Saturday, also in Miami. And that brings us to tonight's semi-final between old enemies England and Argentina, kicking off at 8 p.m. In the UK. And I think this one's going to be close. I mean, I hope it's not, but I've got a feeling this one's going to be very close. But I hope that that Messi and Go can be on their guard and beat England. But we shall see. We shall see. I mean, it's just luck on the day, isn't it? In a football match, let's be honest. What are we on? We are now on match This is match. I'm just having a look for it. This is going to be match 102 of 104. Kickoff is in exactly 8 hours and 30 minutes at the time of this recording. It's going to be in Atlanta. Sorry, not Miami, it's in Atlanta. They're in Miami on Saturday, of course. Let's see. Your referee is Ismail Elfaf, and he is an American referee. So congratulations to Ismail for getting this gig of the semi-final. As to who I think is going to win, of course I'm going to say Argentina, being a Scotsman. Do I think they're going to win comfortably? I would like to see it, but sadly, no, I don't. I think it's going to be very close. Now, bear in mind, if England actually play their game here, England actually could beat Argentina tonight, dare I say it, because Argentina have been very lucky in their last couple of results. Switzerland took them to extra time. They only scraped past Cape Verde by 3-2, and the same scoreline against Egypt as well. So they've been scraping their last few results in the World Cup. Could tonight be their downfall? Anything's possible. And Harry Kane has publicly come out and said that Thomas Tuchel is one of the best managers in the world, and he wears his heart on his sleeve, which is actually pretty true. He's very passionate, always wants the best for his teams, and yeah, this one is going to be very close. Of course, I want Argentina to win. Can I see it? I can see it, but we'll just need to see who's going to come out on top. If England start well, it could be England, but we've got to start well, because if we don't, they're going to be in trouble. Because if Messi and Co is on the ball, then they're going to romp over England, I would suggest. But you just don't know. We could easily beat England tonight, but I think Argentina really have to be on their game. It's going to be close. If I was to stick my neck out, of course I'm going to say Argentina, but also knowing how lucky England have been in their games in this tournament, England could conceivably do this and be in the final against Spain on Saturday. And Sunday, sorry, not Saturday, that's the final playoff in New York, New Jersey. So it's all going to come down to 1 hour and 45 minutes tonight between 8 o'clock and 9:45 p.m. in the UK. And if I'm going to do it, well, all we'll be hearing about for the next 48 hours. No, even 72 hours to Sunday at 8 o'clock again, where we would, of course, take on Spain in New York, New Jersey, if they were to prevail against Argentina tonight. But it's going to be a very close one. I reckon it's going to go to extra time again. I really do. And if it does go to extra time, we'll just have to see who prevails. Now, there is no episode coming out tomorrow. I've got a rather busy day tomorrow, so the next episode after this one, guys, will be recorded on Friday, and it will be out for your listening ears on Saturday morning, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching, for listening. Your support means a lot. You know what to do, guys. If you're watching the video, follow all the social media handles down the bottom. Like I say, guys, I will be back with you on Friday for episode 17 of the World Cup review show. Then we've only got 2 episodes left. Can you believe that? This is flying. As always, guys, keep it wheelie, keep it real, and I will see you in the next video episode
detected at the front door.
on Friday. Until then, guys, take care. And bye bye for now. And as always, do tell your friends to subscribe, follow, like, all that stuff as well. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon.